This is IPE Group 30 and this is the 27th of September. We've arrived at Alexandra Hospital to meet Miss Eileen, a medical social worker who has 7 years of experience in this profession. Let's go meet her now.
So thank you, Ms. Eileen, for taking your time off for the interview with us. The purpose of this interview is for us to better understand your life as a social worker and to know the cruciality of his role within the healthcare sector. So we will now start off with several questions followed by a short skit. The first question is, could you please tell us more about social work as a profession?
Okay, social work as a profession basically is really about helping a person to function, in a psychologically healthy way, and socially healthy way. Yeah, so that is in very simple terms. Yeah, so basically my role in the hospital as a social worker, we actually help to integrate the patient and the family, come to terms with illness, help them to move back in the community, and also help them to live well with illness.
Miss Eileen, may I know what are the different paths that a social worker can take?
How I went into Stroke Association was because I did part of my internship there, in fact, and because in those voluntary welfare organizations, right, those VWOs, manpower is quite hard to hire. Yeah, so and it was actually only running on 2 persons. So that's why I decided to go back and help out as a project leader. Because basically they are doing
So, how does communication with other healthcare professionals help you?
and it was actually only running on 2 persons. So that's why I decided to go back and help out as a project leader. Because basically they are doing they are really running about the whole of Singapore, running stroke support groups, befriending the stroke patients, visiting them and all that. Yeah, so there are 2 persons really kind of tiring. And at that point of time, we also wanted to make stroke really, have the public to be more aware of stroke. Yeah, and we actually wanted to do public forum, which we wanted to do it at a bigger scale so that we attract.
So what is the biggest obstacle when it comes to counseling patients? Is the challenge usually from the patient's part?
I guess it is quite different from being a social worker, but still it gives a lot of joy. The thing is that in social work itself, sometimes people will think that it's very, you're just like doing social work, you just see your patients every day, that stuff. But so like what the myth earlier about, about welfare workers and all that, the thing is that we actually can go into various tracks. So in social work itself, we are trying to expand and see how we can move on in our career path as well. If not, then probably it would be very stagnant as a social worker, isn't it? So the thing is that, how we can actually...
So it has been very interesting to know more about how it be a social worker. Can you tell me more one experience about when you encounter a patient?
Okay, let me think. So there's actually one case.
Yes.
Hey, hi, I'm Eileen. I'm a social worker from Alexandra Hospital. Yeah, I believe you should be Mr. Abdul's daughter, Miss Siti.
Yeah, and?
Yeah, hi. I actually arranged this home visit with our father because I actually wanted to meet you to talk about your father's issue. Yeah.
But I wasn't informed of this. What Alexandra Hospital?
Yeah, so actually basically your father has been seeing the doctor for a long time in the hospital. but I think he hasn't really informed your family. So I think the condition is slowly getting a bit serious lah. So I think we should talk about it, you know. Is it okay if I come in?
Okay.
Okay, so like what I mentioned earlier, you know, because your father already has very long-standing diabetes, and diabetes is actually the leading cause of kidney failure. So, you know, well, to the doctors is, you know, really quite expected that he will actually, you know, have this disease. Yeah, so that's why, you know, we really wanted to inform you, and then from there, you know, how to move on with the disease progression because now his kidneys functioning is not very good. So the thing is then, you know, probably the doctors is projecting that probably in another year or two, you know, he will actually need to start on dialysis.
See lah, still control, never control, so problematic now.
So Siti, you know, just now we really talked, you know, a lot about, you know, your father's medical condition as well as the different options available for dialysis when he needs it, you know, in near future lah. Yeah. So, you know, these are some things for you to consider. I'm really not asking for a decision right now lah. Just wanted to, you know, at least engage the family and let you all know what's happening to him. Yeah. So, you know, over these 2 days, you can really ponder about it, you know, give some thoughts, and probably you want to come down with him during the next appointment, and you can hear more from the doctor lah. So if let's say you need any, you know, help or you need me to answer any queries, I'll just give you my name card. You can call me on the numbers there, or you can even email me. Yeah, is it okay? Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. So if that's the case, then probably I'll make a move first. Yeah. So thank you so much for your time. I'm so sorry that I actually came up with this study. Okay.
Thank you.
It's very exciting, you know, even though it's fast paced. A lot of people think how like coming to the hospital is very fast, you know. Sometimes it's hard for people to keep up. But I think it's what we really want out of life. You know, I would want to be able to look back on, you know, on my life and, you know, and say, yeah, I had a very exciting life. I think, you know, the kind of opportunity, you know, with the multidisciplinary people, with the multi-field professions, I think really brought a lot of very, you know, interesting things to share, you know, and we really learn a lot from that. And it has changed the way that I see things. I do.
So, thanks to Eileen for your valuable insights. So we wish you all the best for your future endeavors and continue to touch more lives in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.